Hello again, good afternoon to you. Welcome to Business. The State Pension Trust, SNIT, says it is reviewing its method of compelling employers to pay workers' contributions. Recalcitrant employers over the years have been arraigned before court over non-payment of contributions. Director General of the Trust, Dr. John Ofori-Tenkrine, says the new approach will oblige them to pay even before any court actions.
When people are served those summons and they know that there is really a criminal action that is going to be brought against them and that's not serious, more often than not, they actually end up paying. But I don't want to get there. I don't want to have an army of workers who are knocking on people's doors just to serve them summons. I want it to get to the point where the employers themselves will voluntarily give us their money. Well, how can they do that? They will do that if they see value in the scheme for their employees. Employees will also get their employers to comply when the employees also see value in the SNIT scheme, that if their employer is not paying for them, they are being shortchanged, right? So if these two parties see value in the scheme that we run, then they would actually voluntarily want to give us their money. And that will make our job a little easier, our operational costs will be less, and you don't have to go and harass people to be taking them to Saturday courts in order for them to be able to apply. So we go to the Saturday courts as a measure of last resort. I've been instructing my compliance officers, and I like to call them now relationship managers, to make sure that the good things about the SNIT scheme get put out there, so that the people whose monies we are trying to collect, those people will have confidence in us and know that if they don't contribute to SNIT, they'll be shortchanging themselves. So we've been getting very good responses from the carrot side, which is when you explain to people and they go, wow, so I can actually go on SNIT pension and earn 40,000 Ghana cedis a month or 20,000, right? When they see that, then when they are giving you their money, they are not that reluctant. But when all they see is that, my neighbor is only making 300, then they'll say, well, what's the point? So once they see the value proposition, I think that people will voluntarily give us their money.
From you is more of now a moral suasion than doing the legal.
There's always the carrot and the stick. Okay. Yes, the stick. There's a time for the stick, and there's also a time for the carrot. The carrot is necessary because me waving the stick costs me money. I have to send people out there to chase, right? So I like to push the carrot. And then after I've pushed enough carrots and people are not biting on the carrot, then at some point I have to apply the stick.
An African diasporan and a poet, Kofi Gyamfi, is calling on foreign investors in Ghana to help develop Ghana's economy with their share of profits. According to the author of Dark Gale, Kofi Gyamfi says he believes foreign businesses can do more to support Ghana's economy if they share their profits equally with government instead of repatriating all profits made from the economy.
We're moving product and artwork and just things of creativity, of nature at Pesawas. And in fact, we should be selling them at a premium here, right? Instead of selling the plantain chips on the street for one city, find out which countries like plantain the most and start exporting them to the countries, UK, to the States, at a premium. So instead of selling it for 1 pesewa or one city, you're selling it for 1 USD. So I want to start there. The second thing is, there are, my other perception of entrepreneurship within Ghana is that there are a lot of foreign people that own here, which is okay with any country, but they should know they should be supporting the Ghanaian, any Ghanaian initiative. They should come to this country with the understanding, at the end of the day, I'm here to build up the Ghanaian economy because I'm eating off of their land. There should be nobody that comes here, takes from our land, and then sell it back to us at a premium. That is just rape. That's highway robbery, right? That's how I feel at my core. And it pains me deep inside to see, foreigners come here pay no respect to the people, pay no respect to the land, go back to their countries and make sure and spend all the money within their communities. As Ghanaians, we must enforce, the government must enforce that the foreign companies that are coming here invest equally, not nominally, not smoke and mirrors, not just saying that, oh, I have a partner, his name is Yao, but then Yao only gets 1%. No, 50-50 if you're going to be on Ghanaian land, you should be giving to the Ghanaian people. And that needs to be highly enforced, by government. I think that's the only way that we grow. Otherwise, we look like we're growing, but we're actually, going backwards.
That's all in business for now. There's more business coming up shortly on the marketplace. My name is Emmanuel Abuaji. Have a good afternoon.